If you want the best ESL companies to apply in 2026, the strongest options depend on what you care about most. So, stable bookings, higher pay, flexibility, or beginner friendliness. Of course, there are best overall platforms and most recommended companies. The first one here is Preply, which is flexible, and then you can teach students that wants to learn Filipino language or different languages or dialect that you know. So you can teach also Cebuano or Tagalog or any dialect from the Philippines. And then italki, so great reputation, lower commission than many competitors. Of course, they have deductions in terms of the salary, and also it's good because you can be a teacher or a student here. Cambly, I don't know much about this company, but they say it's the third one easiest entry point for beginners. Minimal requirements, casual conversation, teaching but lower pay. Lingoda, it's my first time to hear this one, but better for professional teachers who want structured classes and adult students. And an amazing talker. I've been here, similar to Preply, but more Asia focus. Good if you can market yourself well. Of course, the best introduction video will also tell your students that who you are and what can you do and what are your capabilities. Of course, there are structured ESL companies that can provide students or materials already. These are better if you don't want to find your own students, like you kids. Well known for teaching kids with ready-made lessons and decent support. BIP Kid is not popular for Philippines, and Magic Ears, I've heard this before, but there are not they are not really that always open for hiring Filipino teachers. So 51 Talk, of course, you hear this is a Chinese company, the Native Camp, and then it's my first time to hear EF English Live. Then best for non-native English speakers, as for us Filipinos, we have briefly again. Italki, Cambly, 51 Talk, Native Camp, it's a Japanese company. Pawfish, Amazing Talker, and then current market reality in 2026. You should market yourself through videos, doing some videos and showing what can you do and your teaching experience, and if you have a license you can show it, or TFL or TESOL. And my practical recommendation for beginner, we have Cambly, Native Comfort 51. Then experienced teacher, you can do Preply already, or italki, Lingoda. Need stable bookings, of course. They already have students, so you can book on your available time. So Q Kids, VIP Kid, Poly English. I think Poly English somewhat related with Lingustar. I've been a teacher at Lingustar before. They have the same materials and they actually have the same platform. Then non-native speaker, Briefly 51 Talk, Native Camp, and Pawfish. Pawfish you can use phone, which is good, and iPad. Briefly also you can use your phone. Native Camp I've never tried it before. In 51 Talk they need your laptop or computer. And then one highest income potential, Preply or italki, because you can you can put or input your the payment or the payment for each lesson. But for Preply, once it was booked, it's the first time that the student booked at your class. So all the commission will be other companies. So that's unfair actually. Oh, well, italki, I can recommend this because you can have 50% or something, but 70% of the income, or like 100% for the trial class. So, and also it's USD, US dollar. So you can also input what you want for the lesson if it's Filipino, or you're to have a strong setup into it. It's applying to the three platforms at once instead of relying on one only. Of course, it's better to have a backup plan whenever there's a company that um, totally something happened to their company. You have somewhat another one option to rely on. Then that's it. I can say I've been the teacher for a long time. I've 51 talk Powfish. Briefly, I've tried this before, but not that large money. Then 51 talk. It's a great company, but they have a little amount of salary, and it's really not good if you're using your laptop. Because you can use can be outside. You need to bring your laptop. It's really heavy, and you need a good internet connection whenever you are doing your class. So better you can have Powfish first. Powfish. Then if you have a good stable internet, try italki, Powfish. Then briefly backup. Then AmazingTalker. 51 talk. Then another one. If you can go your native camp, they have also better one, especially if you're going to apply in Japan, because they have a lot of Japanese students. That's what I observe from my colleagues here in Japan. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. And if you want to apply on Powfish, you can message me right away here or comment down below what do you need to ask. See you.